Всем здрасте. Кого видели, кого не видели. Вот, да, всем привет еще раз. Так, бля, хорош, хуйню нести. Да. Тем, кто будет в записи смотреть, всем здрасте. Вот, я не тот начал говорить, да. Так, это закрыть. Это можно выключить, это тоже выключить. Так, ну что, погнали.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power.
Да, русского языка в этой игре нету. Вообще никакого.
Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact. Destroy Providence.
Да, это я все
They
помню.
managed to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Ну, это так, чтобы было посмотреть. Потому что я запустил игру, он у меня сразу же просто моментально такой: на, держи.
Look closer. In the shadows. Behind the everyday world.
Здорово, Костян.
Beyond the headlines and the seats of power.
Ага.
A hidden hand. A kind of company known as Providence.
Заставки тут всегда,
To
сука,
it,
громкие.
we were just assets. To use and throw away. To do the unthinkable. The unforgivable. And it never gave us a second thought. Until now. After decades in the shadows, we are fighting back. Me and 47. Much has been lost, but we are closer than ever. We trapped the Constant, Providence's chief
А
controller.
вот можно было из этого
and
целое
finally
задание
learned the
сделать.
names of its 3 partners. In their downfall, we lay the past to rest. And, just maybe, look towards the future.
47. It's time.
Не, никого. Сука, ебучие громкие заставки
The partners are
бесят.
down there. You know, I never planned this far ahead. You never do. I see someone got his memory back. Wait, is that a beacon? What the hell? Base.
Check.
Alexa Carlisle's helicopter just took off. Confirm target locations, over. Diana, what's the status?
Right. We have a situation. Carlisle has left the building. And I think I know why. The Constant has escaped. He persuaded one of the sailors into setting him free. And since then, he's been seizing
Ща
control
объясню.
of Providence assets and resources. I can only assume Carlisle is rushing to contain the damage.
If she slips away again,
We'll keep track of her. Make sure she doesn't. Meanwhile, the plan stays the same. Your destination is the Scepter, the world's tallest building where the partners are laying low, courtesy of their host, Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali. Marcus Stuyvesant is 5th generation old money. His family made its fortune in real estate and banking, and were at one point the chief landowners in New York. Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War, and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel. Both families long since retreated from public view, but their quiet dominance endures to this day. Now, the partners likely suspect that we're coming, so Mr. Grey will infiltrate building controls and disable all electronic doors and elevators. Stuyvesant and Ingram are about to find they have nowhere left to run.
Right. This is our moment, 47. Providence ruined our lives with the flick of a pen. Today,
Две цели.
we return the favor. Happy hunting.
Про какой задание? Когда они через границу пробирались? В Абсолюшене был и этот. Как там его? Что ты вот это задание, ты еще перед этим бегал. Так. Не. Ничего нету. Снежок. Зачем снежок? А, это мили. Так, туз, контейнер. Не, нельзя. Флешфол. Давай монетку, потому что мне удавка нахрен не нужна. Так, ну да, на профессионале. Да. Ну, все. Погнали. А ща тихо, блядь.
Today is the inauguration of the Scepter, and the ceremony is well underway.
Церемония.
You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation.
Ага.
While a
Арт-инсталляция.
paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced
Параноик.
himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert.
Понял. Высокая это охрана, бла-бла-бла.
Ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
Ага. Ля.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good.
А можно вот, блядь, их погромче теперь их сделать? То они, блядь, сука, тихие, я ебал, то, блядь, пиздец.
Get back to me when you're there.
Во. Ага. 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 А-а. Я думаю, можно вот так вот наверх пойти.
Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
Что надо сделать? Что сканировать-то надо? Эй. Нихуя себе, блядь.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Germiona and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Я забыл кнопку, как убрать. Ну, это инвентарь, это дропнуть. На пешку, что ли? Нет. Ща я выясню. Понял. Пум-пум-пум. На. Air. Вот оно. Все. Можно мне переодеться? Не, какой? Входить, да, в таком костюме? Нихуя себе, бля. Вот это я, бля, переоделся. Понимаю. Здорово. Спасибо. Так, где цель? Один на вот там. А где еще? Этот вот там, все. Ярко. Послушаем его, мало ли что. Сабля. Сабля. Угу. Ты куда у нас? Так, чё по... О.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot.
ладно. А. В туды теперь.
It looks like the staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server room.
Да, подвисает, конечно. Можно с настройками чуть-чуть покопаться еще. Давай. Да все на низкий. Ебану просто и все. Да, обязательно. Ну, чуть получше в плане ОБС-ки.
There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area.
Угу.
One moment. All right, try this. 4706.
А вот это прикольно. О, спасибо.
There's quite a bit of security here. One moment. You ready for some more fresh air, 47?
James called in sick today, of all days. Tyler says everyone working triple shifts. There's so much going on here. I've had 4 staff up there.
А здесь нет.
That's better.
Сюда иди. Второй. Ну, пылесос, бля, включился. Чё, отдыхай. Ага. Здрасте. Так, значит, меня вот этот палит. О. Угу. Закрыто.
Look, this is gonna make me look really bad.
I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Don't you worry. A colleague is also out there.
А у меня отмычки нет.
This is awful. I mean, I'm in my boxers and you are a woman. It's just so embarrassing. Especially when she's in charge of others now.
I think I can open that window remotely. Scan the lock with your camera and I'll have a try.
Да-да-да, окей, не вопрос.
Quick, count to 10. 1,
Oh, fuck it. Ну, окошко, бля, открылось. Съебись. Ой, сука, не успел. Что там подобрать? А? О. Так, монетка. Слышь. Ага. Да, давай. Все. Моя монетка. Мне просто интересно, что будет, если я... Да не зайти. Давай это. А, меня так все палят. Окей. Тогда лучше этим остаться.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped.
Угу. Как мне, бля, добраться? Сюда я почему-то перейти не могу. Так. Упс. Почему я вот перелезть не могу? Ну вот, ну, ме. И что мне делать? Моя, твоя не понимать. Здрасте. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой, меня здесь нет. Ты меня не видел? Так, ну это обратно на кухню. Чего это там такое? А, банан. Может, мне в эту сторону ползти? Скорее всего. Ну да. А не в ту. Хоть. Здрасте. Такой чувак ползет, блядь, по трубе.
The server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
Ту-ту-ту-ру-ту-ту-ту. Я и притвориться не могу. Так. Не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Туалет с ума сошел. И что, никто не зайдет, что ли? Да, реально, вообще похуй. Можно, конечно, спалиться, чтобы он типа, эй, ты кто?
Shit, I must go and get the from the what did I say?
Все, отдыхай. Ну и молоток. О, ключик. Все, меня не палят. Найти сервер room. Так, это main entrance коридор. Послушай.
to remind you about the lockdown drill tomorrow. That's right, 900 hours. And the key cards to activate the alarms are still in the safe in the security room. Yeah, same code. 6927.
6927.
Don't tell your mother or I'll have to shoot. Okay. Okay, but remember, you need to activate the alarm on both floors, otherwise nothing's gonna happen. Good. Yeah, I will do. Have a good shift tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.
6927. Блять, спулился. Никого не было. Отдыхай. Ты тоже спи. Все. Так, давай тогда. Переоденусь. Так. Ой. Погоди, здесь было что-то карточку. Во. Все, карточка пентхауса. Так. О, могу убрать. Отлично. Так, погоди. Сохраниться. Все. О. А можно камеру рубануть? Не, нельзя. Обидно. О, пасьянс косынку тут раскладывал. Найти сервер рум. Здорово. Ага. Ну это security. Я слепой.
A calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. All right, I'm no
Фейковая
hacker like
встреча.
Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal. Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
Куда? Такой, ну ёб твою мать. Чё за хуйня? Не-не-не-не-не-не-не, тебе показалось. Правильно? Пшел вон.
Is that really it?
Встал и стоит, блять. Ну, ты что-то делать будешь, нет? А, понимаю. Окей.
Yes, sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a key card to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
Hey, it's me. I thought about what you said. Yeah, I changed my mind. It was an insane idea to start with. Exploding golf ball. I don't know that in my hand. I've never taken anything extreme before. I promise I'll start attacking anger management. I know I have issues.
Угу, у нее карточка. Так. Да, монетка, иди проверь. Моя монетка. Да я ничего не видела. Все. Ну решили они в шкафу спрятаться вдвоем. Ну что поделать?
That must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room?
Нет. Не вижу. Ничего не вижу. Ну, то, что дверь закрыта. Админские привилегии мне нужны. Ну давай R.
47 guards are heading your way. Be careful.
Блин. Видишь, какие-нибудь изменения в комнате? Не вижу, блядь. Во, ля бежит.
Sir, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be anywhere near here. No sudden. Put your hands up. Hello, I'm telling you, I am above the...
Ну ладно, ладно, ладно. Взял, блядь, прибежал, сука, через другую дверь. Наглый. Так, ну это ладно, это кей-карт опять. Искать.
It's me. I thought about what you said. Yeah, I changed my mind. It was an insane idea to start with. Exploding golf ball. I don't want that in my hand.
Зачем ты это делаешь? Он успел сказать. Все, вот дихай.
I promise I'll start attacking anger management. I know I have issues.
Так.
That's the first step, right? Anyway, I'd locked the golf ball up in the basement. Not that
Так, ну посмотрим. Типа вроде... Да все так же.
That must have done something. Can you see anything different in the room?
Нет, не вижу. Да все так же. Так, значит, я вот этот дергал, не получилось. И вот этот дергал, не получилось. Так. Сохраниться. Дергаем.
47 guards are heading your way. Be careful.
Так, мне интересно, откуда он побежит.
This is a restricted area.
Сука. Спалил. Так, значит, О тоже не работает. Я не понимаю, что делать. Так, эту я дергал. Вот эту я вроде дергал. Да, вот эту я не дергал. Или дергал. Ну давай.
47 guards are heading your way. Be careful.
Просто, как я понял, они пробегают, типа, с той стороны почему-то. А, сейчас ты решил отсюда пойти. Че, каждый раз, блядь, все больше, что ли, будет становиться? А, вы друг в друга? Ну. Я провожу к... А. Блять. Че вот этот мне по факту мешает? Ну, можно это. И вот сюда притащить. Получить админские привилегии. Ну, типа, он меня спрашивает, ты видишь какие-нибудь изменения в комнате? Не вижу, блядь. Вижу то, что тут, блядь, двери закрылись. Все.
Good. We're in.
Ага.
Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to summon the Providence partners to a meeting. Building cameras are now disabled. Elevator doors are now open.
Там что-то, блядь, произошло.
Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Huh. Looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations. Handy. Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47.
Ага. Так, вы же меня не палите, нет?
Looking good today, sir.
Да. Ля какая. Аж камера отдаляется. Так, меня палит только правый. Здорово.
No need to panic.
Эвакуация.
The partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features. When you're ready, use it to start the show.
То есть вот это использовать, да, как я понимаю? Так, на всякий. Ой, не загрузиться, сохраниться. Что использовать-то? Найти лаунж. Зону.
The alarm. You need to act fast.
Я понял. Это не надо. Так, что активировать-то? Люстру, что ли, пиздануть на них? Чё?
Where's the sheik?
It's a busy day for him. Surely we can give him a few moments.
Do you know what you... What's this? Carl? Did you do that?
I certainly did not. I have no idea what's going on.
Gentlemen.
What's the meaning of this?
You're the one responsible for all this. Gray, what do you want?
Something that has been a long time due. Revenge.
Revenge? How banal. You killed Cobb, Nabokov, Caruso, the Washington twins, everyone at Haven. You broke into our bank, and you outed Providence to the world. Whatever perceived slight we've done to you is insig- Hey, you! I think he's got brain damage or something.
Need to get out. Where's the security panel?
Ну, чуть-чуть не дослушал.
That was unexpectedly fast. Finally, Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone. Providence will soon be no more than a bad memory.
Ну, что-то не дослушали.
I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town.
Ту-ту-туру, не дослушал я, что он там их пиздеть им хотел. Так, давай. Кыш. Да. Скрой ты нож. Так. А как мне теперь выйти? До свидания, ребят. Я сваливаю. Спасибо за подписку. Так. Через комнату охраны. Слушай, а мне интересно, если я это... Все, отлично. Опять громкие заставки, да.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
Угу.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did...
She'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Ну, я-то более-менее понимаю, что происходит. Погнали. Меня бесит то, что, блядь, здесь заставки, сука, громкие. И это никак не убрать.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Так, ну, убить ее и, как я понимаю, файлы какие-то захватить. Так, плане. О, отлично. Монетка. Ме. А, ну эти костюмы это, да? Так, а так я иду в этом. Давай классический костюм 47-го. Так. Ну, погнали. Да, вон, как я и говорил. Убить ее и какие-то файлы захватить.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear.
О,
Now, the target knows that you're coming. and your guard detail is
интервьюер
top-notch.
приехал.
So Mr.
Или
Gray will
что-то
secure
типа
their
того.
nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Как ты меня, блядь, через куст палишь? Так, мне нужна монетка. И чтобы он... Угу. Не ты! Вот, иди сюда. Молодец. Да-да-да-да-да-да. Да ничего не видел. Моя монета. Ту-ту-туру. Ту-ту-ту. Извиняй. Здрасте.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're
Да.
here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Yes, please.
If you follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. And all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this and I dare say I don't like it at all.
Да мне тоже не нравится, что здесь много охраны. Так. Будет проверка, как я понимаю. Поэтому надо где-нибудь здесь вот скинуть пистолет. Чё?
closer. Hold it, sir. I can't let you enter before I have a look in your pockets.
Прочитано.
Just a quick pat down, sir. Nothing to worry about.
Да.
Green light. Go ahead, sir.
Спасибо. Здрасте.
Thank you for coming on such short
Да.
notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution.
Я как бы здесь.
Absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand you have travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Ну ладно. Так. Угу. Есть фотка. Я, значит, вот это вот.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place.
Так, а куда это ушла?
Madam's children were not informed.
Где она, блядь? А, вот она.
In fact, not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation.
Да, конечно.
I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning.
Какое-то изучение.
The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room.
А, понял. Это этот частный детектив.
And will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Изучать убийство, либо этот... как там его? Самому убийце. О.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Ooh.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge
И
Manor.
второй выход даже есть.
I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
И здесь можно типа попалить, кто спускается. Угу. Что-то тут это странное. Слышь, у меня вопрос есть. Тут это встал вопрос.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene. Establish a time of death. Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here is the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Угу. Это надо всех расспросить.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
У меня такой вопрос. Я пришел, ну как, нейтрализовать цель свою, да, и забрать документы, или, блядь, пришел тут расследовать преступление?
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shit?
Что-то как-то он запинается тут это.
So, is that it?
Да. Надо всех тут расспросить. Это была узнай, и это тоже спроси. Так, где остальные? Водичка.
What is it? She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell Emma, and do you know what she said? She said, things will change around here. I can promise you that.
And her son Patrick is just as bad. Just look at Rosie. He has no respect. Preying on the girls.
Патрик, Рози.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games. I deserve romance.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
Алиби подтвердилось. Все.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change.
Не парься. Мне нахуй это рассказывать не надо.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Мне надо отмычку найти. Желательно. Так, а с этим что я могу еще сделать?
Hey, how are you?
Заебись. Здравствуйте.
Gregory Carlyle, tell me where you were yesterday evening.
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I had
Edward.
a quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach! Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball.
Да, все-таки без русского здесь тяжеловато, но...
Not very thorough, are you?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Че? Так. С тобой поболтать.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Ебать, вот этот кадр. Что я должен где-то здесь фоткать? Точнее. Посмотреть. Но одно на улице, это точно. Йо.
No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madam Carlyle will be furious.
Ah.
She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
О. Угу. Следы. Не, по это так поинтереснее, чем какое-то другое. Походу, что-то там наверху. Это обед.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap.
Напоминает чуть-чуть достать ножи.
And wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca, they had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff were all the company he had. If that's all?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Окей, подтвердилось.
You always led by example rather than by words and meaningless gestures.
А есть тут что пофоткать? Газету спиздил. Так. Сразу камеру достану. Возьму. Пригодится. Ля, зеркало.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
О, тут что-то есть.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner.
Да.
You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
Emma.
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing.
Так.
Please be kind to Edward.
Эдвард?
He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Не, все. Так. Вот. Получается, у троих не подтверждено алиби. Но у нее подтвердить легко, потому что это зайти в ее кабинет, получается, и посмотреть. Но это надо наверх.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
А как мне туда и попасть? Нет, получается фотик внизу. Понимаю. У меня она повисла. Да. И крашнулась. Ну, бивает. Давай, запускайся. Реально фигово, что русского именно хотя бы субтитров нету. Это я вот с ней попиздил. Ну, погнали отсюда тогда уже.
Wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
Так, а Эмма это у нас... Да, вот она.
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Не, все. На этом все. Ля какой. Коврик. А чё у него? Я не помню, что это. Здрасте.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
Угу. Мне нужен ключ. Я заебись.
Madam Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Угу. То есть, ну, получается, вот, да, закрытая дверь. Может попалить, может попалить. И вот здесь вот так хуяк и выходит. Выходит и попадает, ну...
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Угу. Что-то поругались, поспорили.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Да, только как мне тут... Могу через балкон. Только, блядь, тут нахуй ты сюда идешь. Так, сохраниться. Ладно. Кар. Ну вот я попасть туда не могу. Мне нужен ключ. Либо я сгоняю еще на 3-й этаж. У меня же полный доступ. Полный. Да? Серьезно? Я расследую, блядь, убийство, и мне пройти нельзя? Слышь. Урод, блядь. Так. Погоди. Надо еще вокруг дома пробежаться, посмотреть. Так. Да, я сохранюсь перед тем, как его буду спрашивать.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madam Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Когда что-то найду, к нему подойти. Понял. Что я здесь сфоткать должен? Ну, не цепляется ни за что. Тысяч.
That's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Poor thing.
And that detective asked to come here. Madam Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will
groceries arrived. I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate.
Так, хорошо, я сюда могу через окно попасть. Или не могу? А, это. Ну, как бы окно есть. Но попасть я туда не могу. Да ведь? Да. Такой детектив ползает, блядь, по трубам. Да, здорово. Так, короче, можно через балкон к этой вот попробовать попасть. Да, блядь, что не так с игрой? Вот она, бац, и все. Взял, крашнулся опять. Может, из-за того, что миссия нагружена слишком. Короче, шурую сразу туда. Туц.
Now this is interesting, 47.
Mhm.
A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him.
Опа.
The plot thickens.
Нихуя не понял, но очень интересно.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder?
Mhm.
And why is the key missing?
Угу. хаос, это в этот, блять, в эту хуйню идти. Так. Осталось мне вот сюда вот еще попасть. Погнали. Так, сохранюсь. На всякий случай. Да, вот, все. Единственное, я в офис не могу попасть.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Все, окей, она была. Так. Опа, чё? Ага.
Asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
Mr. Ford.
Mrs. Carlisle. For
heaven's sake, just say it.
I looked into the Tokyo holdings, and my preliminary assessment is that they are gone.
I don't need assessments. I need absolute confirmation. That's why you're here.
I did request the documentation, but it will take a while, considering the time difference.
You don't request, you demand. How you could say someone like you is beyond me.
Что-то тут выебывается. Угу. Ля какой, вот, какая тут эта крыса, кто-то подглядывал так это. Хуяк, здрасте. Я, ой. Мне сюда нельзя, да? Ну ладно. Я только в офис не могу попасть. Все.
Imagine the scandal if the firstborn son didn't pick up the torch. That would never happen.
А как мне туда попасть?
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out. First chance she got. Now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
This is a table
Broken
showing
lab
lethal
equipment.
dosages for the
It looks
poison
like it was
used to
recently
kill
used, though.
Zachary.
You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Да, я хочу еще. Так. Погоди, это я взяли. А что еще взять?
Look like you've done something you shouldn't. Am I right? I'm talking to you, sir.
Чё?
Hey, last warning, asshole.
А что?
Why are you wearing that? Who are you? You must think I'm a dunce to buy that. Hold it right nice and easy. No sudden moves.
Я ничего не понял, почему он начал на меня выебываться, блядь. С чего он вдруг начал на меня это?
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how
Hey, I need help over here. You better start concentrating on what's going on around here.
Меня здесь нет. Я ушел.
Don't even think about it, buddy. Do the right thing and show me those hands. Keep your hands over your head. You're toast.
А в смысле он меня в ящике палит? Да открывай ты огонь. Как он меня видит, блядь, в ящике? Вопрос. И почему я в прошлый раз, открывая эту дверь, меня никто не спалил?
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how long
Тут я не открою. С этой стороны я тоже не открою. Хотя... Здорово. Во, да. Во-во-во. Как я в прошлый раз ее так открыл, блядь, что меня никто не спалил.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things can be handled correctly and never taken over.
Монетку, сука, отдай. Фоточка.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
А, я ключ взял, из-за этого меня типа это. А чё за ключ? Где он? Вот мне интересно, да? Сейф. Ну, ой, я тут спокойно могу ходить. Какой-то мне нужен Destination Kit, чтобы починить.
Maybe I should ask her out. Get to know her in a personal way.
Я вот в одном месте не был, это в офисе этого звездюка.
Painkillers. Lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler?
Мастер Кей. О. Да.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident.
Ага.
And 47. The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself. Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Ну, чуть-чуть, да, охота, чтобы выяснить. Все, я тут больше ничего не могу. Что у меня по факту? Она. Ага. Я вроде вот... Не, по этой половине я бегал. Но что-то я помню не нашел.
Yates mention anything about the Carlisle account? Yes, I'm in England now. It's all gone. Ron and I haven't been briefed about shit. What the fuck do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely blindsided here.
Мне ноут этот нужен.
It's all gone. No, she's calm as ice. It's just not natural. Nobody's that calm. It's gonna end in murder, I'm telling you.
Мне нужен этот ноутбук. Все.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlisle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Все, ведь больше ничего нет. Ну и чтобы отсюда не выходить. Меня здесь не было. Сохраниться. Ну так, потому что вылетает. Не-не-не-не-не, я тебе говорить не буду. Я ей скажу сразу. А у них потайных нету тут ничего? Так, ну это шкаф. О. Пропановый. А чё я взорву? А, ну это кинуть типа это. Угу. Чтобы бубух был.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? Get like you belong
Ну да,
to
я,
Welsh
получается,
London.
кида... А, это камин.
I don't like
И
dancing.
он... Да.
You like food? I know some great places.
Так.
Phil, did you find out that the vote was notarized? How the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day.
Блять, убийца. Так, мне нужна сама моя цель. Ай! Стой!
Excuse me, sir. Seems like you're not cleared to come through here. Sorry.
Ладно, подожжем. И сохранюсь. Ой. Угу. Я понял, кто второй сидит, а не лапси. Как говорится, вас спалили. Ну, типа, один это я в доте. А чё не пишешь ничего? Ну, блядь. Почему у меня чат не этот? Погоди, а почему он не работает? Настройки. Тема оформления. Вот. Все. Ну, Лысого, ну как, да, гоняю. Так, хотя, знаешь, я лучше вот так вот сохранюсь. И пойду ему доложу. Что будет, если ему сказать? Хотя он у меня как подозреваемый.
I'm ready to present my conclusion
Ah.
to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Все. То есть я с ним просто типа, я готов. Пошли. Получается, убийца М, а он скрыл это. А, и с ним я вот туда наверх попадаю, все. А, то есть теперь ты можно мне, да? Блин. Так.
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
А, вот сюда.
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47.
Mm.
Now, Go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Please, go ahead.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the constant. But how do you...
Ah.
I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong on so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
Давай сюда.
The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you put Edwards and make him hurt. I need some privacy. Thank you.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Please stay back.
Blah. Так.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Ту-ту-туру-тру-ту-ту. Меня нет.
So swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a thing.
You're not allowed here. I'm getting help.
Ладно, все, вышел. Не в ту сторону пошел. Не очень красивое убийство, но я не успел. Что-то связь, конечно, прервалась еще. Все, до свидания. Все, костюм вернул. Так, где тут пистолет мой? Блять, пистолет спиздили. А, вот он. Все.
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out. It's the Constantine. Shit.
У меня как-то выход там через лодку был какую-то. Все. Ой.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now.
Ага.
You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
Не за ней сейчас придут, убьют ее.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Угу.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away.
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Их слишком много здесь.
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running.
Жесть.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Понимаю. Ну, пока прикольно. Что-то необычное. Да. Вот. Ну ладно, все. Думаю, чуть-чуть на сегодня вот так вот, да. Чё? Короче, да, сегодня так, ну, это типа смотр был, да, посмотрел. Прикольно, прикольно. Получается, следующий Берлин, Гонконг. И вот эти вот две. Я думаю, в следующий стрим вот эти две пройду. И вот последний вот этот. А потом еще есть... Ну, пациент Зира я проходил. Есть бонусные миссии. 3 штуки. Вот. И специальные эти. Но специальные эти это то же самое, что и этот. Я не помню. Вроде вот эти я не проходил. Санта Фортуна, но это из первой. Это тоже из первой вроде бы. Или из второй. Короче, будет надо мне просто поиграть в них, посмотреть, что это. Вот, и все. Вот, все. Ну реально, вот, блин, фигово, что нету текст. Хотя бы текст, блядь, по-русски сделали. Но не, зачем, не надо. Вот, все. На сегодня все. Да. Как говорится, всем спасибо, кто присутствовал. Да. Это Костян и не лапся. Все, давайте. Всем счастливо, всем пока, всем до завтра. Скорее всего. Если что, все нормально будет, то завтра GTA-шка. Если нет, то до среды. Вот, все, давайте. Всем счастливо, всем пока, всем удачи.